What up? Heading to Brooklyn and then DC. So that in Brooklyn, I'm talking with a potential employer about selling some coffee for them while we live in DC. While Tessa's doing her master's, my hair is going wild. But yeah, so packing up the car, and then after that we're stopping in DC to do some house hunting, and then stopping by to work on the van in Knoxville. So here goes nothing. Traveling light this time. Hello. Still got all of our car camping stuff in here because we're lazy and we live at the top of a bunch of steps. She made it.
Oh.
Oh!
Heading south.
Keep right towards I-95 stop.
We're in Connecticut, about to be in
New York.
New York. I've never made this drive from Boston to New York or New York to Boston.
Wait, really?
Without it being just the gloomiest weather possible. And today is no exception. Wesley's had one better experience than me.
Yep, just one time maybe a month or so ago.
The traffic really doesn't help either, so just
Right.
kind of getting excited to get to New York. You've already explained, right, about why we're going to New York?
Possible job prospect, going to lock some things in, see some possibilities, but
Very proud of you.
the sunshine shows up.
It's the least it could do. Looks like there's some hope on the horizon. We're in Brooklyn. We've parked kind of a block, actually half a block from where Wesley is going to be. I've ordered grab and go from this random place I just found on Google Maps. I ordered pierogis, and I kid you not, I had a dream about pierogis last night. I love them so much. Discovered them when I went to Toronto last summer. So I've been having withdrawals and I dreamed about them, so it's meant to be. Just found this place, and now Bennett and I are gonna go pick up some pierogis. By the way, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I might not be. Holy moly. Okay, these look gross because of the caramelized onions, but if I could just bottle up the smell. Woo!
Keep right.
This is a bad angle.
278 westbound.
What's wrong with this angle? Okay. Interview thing, consultate, I don't know what that was called, is done.
It's done! Wesley did a great job.
Whatever.
It's much faster than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it was like 40 minutes tops, but worth the stop.
I thought I could destroy the evidence of my grab and go before you return, but
Yeah, that's disgraceful.
I could not.
That went well. Just hoping that the job works out and that it's the right one. Could be a really amazing opportunity. now we're heading to DC.
T-minus 4 hours and 10 minutes.
And then we gotta figure out what we're doing for the night.
I don't know, we'll find some good food.
Oh yeah.
Good place to park. And drive around.
Tessa's driving in New York right now. Very proud of her.
In half a mile, keep right towards local exits.
I'm gonna guess I need to be in
Not this lane.
not this lane.
I didn't like
You
that
gotta
sound.
wedge yourself between the minivans and the expensive cars because they both keep a good distance and kind of give you the time and space you need to just slide on in there. Wow, the underside of this bridge is really lovely.
It's better than our floors. We gotta go. I got gas station pizza.
What did you get?
Gas station pizza.
Oh my god.
I've never gotten it before. This feels experimental.
Oh no.
Not terrible. Not great. It's exactly what you would expect from a rest stop.
Something maybe worth mentioning is that we're going to Knoxville, where we have fit in a few stops along the way just to kind of make the trip more worth it. For example, stopping in New York for Wesley to meet his potential future employer, stopping in DC tomorrow to do some apartment hunting for our move next month. But the ultimate goal of this trip was to make it down to Tennessee. Oh dear! Is to make it down to Wesley's parents' home in Tennessee to work on a project we've been kind of chipping away at for a little while. You want to talk about it?
Yeah. We have a van that we have appropriately dubbed Old Blue.
Old Blue.
Because it's old and blue.
Old Blue. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we made it about halfway through a bunch of little projects, as is typical when trying to fix something like a car. And we are going to complete some of those projects on this go around. We were just so ready to get back up to Boston, and now that we've had time to like settle back in, we've been able to justify a trip south again. So we're just picking up where we left off, and super excited. We're hopefully going to be dropping the new engine in it. We've just been piecing it together, like one, tiny part at a time, one hose at a time, one belt at a time, and
One screw. Made it to. Oh, she licked my hand.
Oh, that's so
Sanitize it.
You got a better sanitizer for this
Oh,
one's
she
fun.
just ate that gross thing off the ground in New York, so we're wow, Bennett, how does it smell out there?
That sounds so gross to say. She ate that gross thing off the ground in New York.
We don't know what it was. Some sort of sandwich. Here, hold this. Put it on my hand. We made it to DC.
Yes.
Woo! Our future home. Now the mission is to drive around and to find somewhat healthy food to compensate for Wesley's gas station pizza and my pretzels dipped in cookie butter lunch. So that's how that works, right?
Found a super last minute dog friendly hotel that is freaking awesome. It's called the Hotel Hive in DC. It's a micro hotel, and again, dog friendly. Freaking awesome. Feels clean. They had the door like taped off, saying that no one had been in here since it had been last disinfected and cleaned. Right in downtown at an amazing price, like a stupid awesome deal. Highly recommend it though.